Greetings, listener. Please enjoy the unintelligible ramblings of your favorite dynamic trio, Arva, Farah, and Westy, as they take a look back at the past year. Welcome to the Unintelligibles.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Unintelligibles. Today, I am your host, Arva, joined by my two lovely co-hosts, Farah and Westy.
Hi.
Long time no see. Whoa, it's been a little while.
It's been so long. We've all had character growth stories. We went through the origins. We have new writers.
New editors.
Oh God, hold up. That one will stab me. Don't do that.
How were your new weeks this week?
You know, it's pretty good. I got a Steam Deck. I've been playing that a lot. It's a lot of fun. The holidays, man, really creeping in.
Yes.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I just realized the funny thing. I want to take a couple of pictures in my living room because, like, we have a Christmas tree. I also have a menorah. I was actually raised Jewish for a lot of my life. So I always have like a little menorah just there. It's like, yeah. Just remember where I came from. Now I turn around, it's just like, all right, and here we have the 18 other gods and holidays that are also being represented in this house. We have like that whole living room is full of, I think Adrian's brother counted. We have 8 different religious idols and holidays currently up right now. And
It's gotta be like blasphemous or something, right?
how?
I don't know.
We're just making sure each faith is properly represented. We even have like a traditional African, there's a name for it, I forget it, mask wall too.
I know which ones you're talking. Those always the spooky ones, right?
I mean, technically, but that's not how I would describe it.
I know they're not like made to be that way, but they scare the shit out of me. My auntie had them in her basement. We would sleep over, and they would just fucking be. And I'm like, I hate this. This is like, it's gonna fucking kill me.
Well, damn, I wouldn't describe it that way,
Nowadays.
but you even have like I think Gongju or some other old kind of mortal deity from Chinese legend too.
You have the flying spaghetti monster.
Possibly.
I don't. Cthulhu?
Oh yes, definitely.
I knew it. I knew it.
We also have Donkey Kong in a corner.
That's my deity.
Oh hell, that's Adrian's brother deity. Anything monkey related.
Was that her favorite animal?
No, her favorite animal is like foxes. Her brother's favorite animal is monkey. Did I tell you guys a lamp story?
No.
I don't think so.
You want to hear a lamp story real quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, it was a while ago. We needed a lamp for the living room because the overhead lights were like too bright, and we were kind of tired because I got the like voice activated adjustable ones. We were kind of tired of like, hey, set light to this percentage, set light to 100%, set light to 20%. We got a little lamp for the living room. We could have like soft lighting when we needed it. And it was to the point of we need to find one, that kind of fits. That was Adrian's thing. Her brother's like, yo, if you don't buy a lamp by this weekend, I'm going to order a lamp of a monkey holding an Edison bulb, and that's going to be our lamp. And he put that fucking thing in his cart, and she ran over and like bought just a standard generic, just white kind of standard lamp. When you think of a lamp, you think of this lamp. Like, you've seen this lamp before.
Yeah, just like a lamp-looking lamp.
Yeah, it's like the lamp that gets thrown in every movie. It's just lamp-shaped, white, no other details. Pretty small, handheld. But he was getting a full-on monkey holding an Edison bulb, and he got really disappointed he couldn't buy that. Fucking loves monkeys.
Understandable.
I would have bought it anyways.
I told him he should have and put it in his room.
Yeah.
Well, it was
maybe
after
one
I
day.
said we kind of got after the car and started. I was like, I would have bought it anyway. Put it in your room. He goes, damn, that was an option. He's not very smart.
Oh my. You know what? He'll learn.
No, he won't.
Never mind, he won't. He should learn.
No, he's really smart. The problem is he's really dumb too. We all know somebody who's like the smartest person you've ever met, but also the dumbest person. Like this,
Yeah.
it's the person who will give you like all the knowledge you need, but then you watch them pushing on a pull door. That's him.
They've used all their stats into like specific areas, so the rest of it, it's like,
Yes.
good
Mhm.
luck.
Exactly.
That's like, I am book smart, but I'm not street smart.
I would say he's book smart, but he's very not street smart.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
me.
Where I'm like
Everybody,
in the middle.
if I'm not in an academic setting, I'm like a bumbling idiot.
I'm both. It depends on the setting.
You're stupid all around. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just one big stupid. No. I have some street smarts and I have some book smarts. I just hate school, so I don't like doing the book smarts.
Yo, I feel
Eva
this.
is a university dropout. For those of you that don't know.
I am college actually. even
Even worse.
Not even university, man. Oh my
Dropped out
god.
to be a full-time VTuber.
I did. I need to go back. I'm actually going to go back to university. I just went to college first for cheaper entry.
Yes,
and then I
it
was
is a
gonna
lot
transfer
cheaper
over.
to do that. That's what I did.
Yeah. So then I will eventually be a university student. Hopefully not university dropout. Hopefully not.
You got this.
It's like an upgrade though.
It would be. If I do drop out of university, at least I've leveled up a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit higher. Oh, one thing that happened to me. I got my new phone this week. Just yesterday it came.
What did you
Hey.
get? iPhone
Um,
70?
No, just the 12. It was just the 12 because I don't really need the newest iPhone considering
What
the
is the
past like
newest one?
3 are the same, just like slightly tweaks. The newest one's the 15.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, the 15 is a 15. The only thing tempting about that phone is they switched to the USB-C cables finally for charging.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well, I
that's
think
the
they
only thing
had
tempting
to,
about that
because
They
phone.
got
but
sued by
it's
the
because they
EU.
had to. It was an
Yeah.
EU legality, and I'm like, thank you, holy, because Apple's got their head so far up their fucking ass. So I was very glad, but also it's like a fucking $1,200 phone. So
Oh my god, it's crazy, yeah.
I cannot. The like lowest priced one is like $1,200. I'm pretty sure too. So I was like, yeah, I'm just,
You can
iPhone
get really good-
15, $800 US.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's,
so maybe not quite that much, but something around like 1,000 plus for Canadian.
If you want to get any actual storage, it's gonna be $1,200.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's
And
the
then
thing.
you
This
can
is
get-
my
you have to
first
get the
iPhone above
USB-C.
64.
Oh yeah. You have to get the charging cable, which is sold separately. That's like $60.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god, that's such an asshole. That's such an Apple move, actually,
It is.
specifically because
Yes.
everyone is going
Selling
to have
their
their
monitor
fucking lightning
without the
cables.
stand. The stand
Yeah.
separately for 1K.
Oh my God,
Apple is just
it's insane.
such a good example of corporate greed.
They
They're
literally
just-
it doesn't even matter though. They make so much money still. Everybody
Yeah.
buys it
Look,
anyways.
The small mom and pop company taking bites out of their apple, letting everyone else have a share. That's all I got. I can't say anything good about Apple,
Nice.
really.
No, I use one for the tracking for my VTuber, and two, I got the new iPhone, or I got a new iPhone because I've had it for so long now with all the storage and shit that it's just easier to stick with it. But I do want a Z Flip really bad, but those are also really fucking expensive.
The new flip phones are very
So,
expensive.
I'm waiting for that technology to be perfected a little bit more before I get one because the screen's still kind of like wear and tear a bit after a bit. And I don't think I'm going to pay like $1,200 for a phone that screen doesn't last.
Yeah, that's
You know,
every time I see one of those. I actually didn't know they were called Z Flips. I just called them stupid.
well, there's
There's
multiple.
also
The one I
there's
want's
the
the Z Flip.
Samsung Fold is the one that I like.
Fold.
Yeah.
That's every time I see that, it's like that technology is too new.
Exactly.
It-
Uh-huh.
I never buy anything that just came out simply because it's like there's always issues with the first model of something.
Yes.
And they always
It's
come
like
out.
the rule of thumb.
They come out like 6 months to a year later, and version 2 is infinitely better every time.
100%.
That's also why it's better not to buy a console on release too, because they make adjustments to it.
Xbox
Yes.
360
Over time.
Death Ring. We learned from that.
Yeah, we
do
got-
not get launch day consoles.
Shout out to everybody who bought a Stadia.
Oh,
Yeah.
How is your Stadia
yeah.
doing? Since they shut down the server.
That's
Damn.
actually tough. That's why I never got one of those. I do not trust like server-based things like that.
I was like, cloud gaming? Oh, Leg City, absolutely not.
right. And then yeah, they could just pull the plug and then buy no more at all.
I was
And
gonna
they did
say
that.
it was a good idea, but the infrastructure for it was not sound. Like,
I'm sure another company's gonna come by and do the same thing but better in the future, and it will probably
Yeah.
do better.
yeah, like the technology was cool and the idea was there because we honestly more or less do it now. Like you download a Steam game, you have the files, but if they
You
pull,
don't actually technically own.
no, if they
yeah,
pull
it's
the
in the Steam
license,
cloud.
yeah, you can't play your game anymore, even though you have the files on your computer, unless you like crack it.
Mhm.
What we used to do back in the day, anyway. Unless you could
How
do
it is for
that.
any digital game. You don't actually own it.
So they were just cutting
Yeah,
out the
yeah.
middleman of, you know what, fuck the downloading, just play the game. So I see where they were coming from, but we don't have like that good of infrastructure everywhere for that to be viable yet.
Yeah.
Internet
100%.
is not like 5G everywhere you go yet. That's the problem. It came too early.
It is with Rogers,
did.
Canada's largest 5G service provider.
Oh my god.
Not sponsored.
I'm with Rogers actually.
I'm not.
I used to be with Virgin. Ooh.
I just hear them all the time.
Now I'm with Rogers. Yeah. I hear that ad so much. When you said it, I like flinched. I flinched a little bit.
Yeah, jump scare. Canada ad jump scare.
Canada ad jump scare. Rogers.
You know what? Hell,
Yeah.
Rogers, you want to sponsor us? We take cash.
I would accept I would accept any telecom company sponsorship. You're all scummy, so I will
Yeah.
be equally willing to go with any of you.
Yeah, right. You all suck. You're all scummy. So there's not really anyone that edges out in the competition.
We do take cash. Or hell, give Arva some free internet for a couple of months.
Or free underwear as well.
Me
Hey,
undies,
right.
please.
I made an Instagram account for you.
You know what I think happened there? Is I signed up for their thing, and immediately after they changed their submission process, and I thought, well, maybe our submission still went through. I don't think it.
Oh.
So it's all Westy's fault.
Actually, it's me undies' fault because I you saw me. I messaged them, and I was like, look, they'll talk to us. I showed you that
I made
message.
an Instagram for them.
I know. And I've been waiting, being like, do I have to go through this submission process? Like, I don't want to sit there and keep spamming it. But I may have to do their submission process again. We'll see. I'll still try. I want free
Is this
underwear.
segue into today's topic?
Yeah.
Just underwear.
Are we talking about underwear?
No, it doesn't.
Damn. I tried.
Change your
Today
topic.
actually, since we're in the lovely month of December now, I'm not gonna do like a year-end episode yet, but I do want to talk about the like things that happened this year. Probably primarily the positives. I don't think anyone wants to trauma dump live.
Are we doing our
in the
Spotify
podcast.
Wrapped?
I mean,
for our lives?
by the time this one comes out, yeah,
Yeah.
actually, because
It'll be the end of the year.
Oh,
yeah.
you're right. Yeah, no, we can do the whole year-end summary kind of thing then. That's what I've been wanting to do.
You're asking, okay, you guys are like, oh, what did you do this week? And I'm like,
Well,
"God, I
that's
don't
the
remember what
thing.
I did this week. And now you're asking me what I did this year, bro? I don't remember.
I'm not gonna lie, me neither. But
You should've got me a heads up for this one.
I
I'm
remember.
hoping that this like brings it back, you know.
I can go first because
Maybe
I
this is
remember what
spark.
I did.
Okay, I'll think of some stuff.
I like how it's your topic. Like, I need to think of this.
Well, I know some of them, but I want to make sure I get like a kind of chronological
Major
order
events.
going on. And
Oh,
major
and mine's
events.
not. Well, maybe. I don't know.
I'll try, but there's no guarantee it's chronological.
All right. I know I can kick us off nice and easy here. So in the last year, I moved across the
Give me
country.
that.
It was a hard move. Listen to Westy's Move episode. My car exploded. That was fun. I got a job after being fucked around with it for like 8 months. Really nice paying job though. Not too difficult to work. I got a Steam Deck. The vacations were fun. Yellowstone trip, Disney, went to Disney World for the first time. That was a lot of fun. Minus the whining. Let's see what else.
I'm going in my phone calendar because I have all my shit in there.
It's one of those, I had so many big things that now I'm like, hang on, what was some of the smaller stuff? Other than just like doing random fun shit.
That's what I'm trying to find now. I'm going through like everything, all my calendars and everything. I'm trying to find all the like the proof that I've done stuff.
We went to Gatorland. Getting a text message. Oh. I will be right
I'm gonna
back.
start from January.
Somebody's at the front door. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bye.
This gives us time.
My turn. What did I do? Hold on. In January, I didn't do a lot actually. I got a tattoo.
Nice.
Looks like I got a tattoo. Then in February, what did I do? Not a lot, looks like. Okay. March. What did I do in March? Let's see. Nothing. Okay, April. What did I do in April? Nothing. Okay, May. This one's the Oh, I graduated from my diploma.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, I got to walk the stage finally because when I graduated from my bachelor's degree it was COVID. So it was a virtual convocation and I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I also got hired for my summer job in May.
Oh yeah.
Which I then am getting a proper big girl job in January. Technically not this year, but I found out that I was getting hired this year, so that kind of still counts. And then I went to Newfoundland for about 2 weeks in July to August, which is always nice because that's where my dad's side of the family is, so most of his family lives there. We went there for a wedding with like our family friends. Frisia came with me, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. We basically traveled across the entirety of Newfoundland. Not basically, we did travel across the entirety of Newfoundland from the bottom to the top. And it was a good time. I haven't been to Newfoundland in a long time because I didn't go back with them the last time they went. So that was a fun trip.
It's so pretty. I remember seeing the pictures.
I love Newfoundland. It's so pretty.
So yeah. Also, they all have funny accents.
Yeah, they do. I'm used to it, but it's always funny. People like don't know outside of Canada. People don't know like what a Newfie is and that they have their own accent. So when I like try to explain it to them, it doesn't make any sense because I'm like, it's kind of like Irish, Scottish, and British had like a baby, and then they don't get it. So I have to find like a video of an example online, and it's always really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to TwitchCon this year. First time ever.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome. I had a lot of fun doing that, it was in Las Vegas this year. I went with Arya and Ratton and got to meet a bunch of people. I got to meet my model artist, which was very nice.
That's so cool.
Would go again. I did have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to go next year so bad. I'm going to save up early. I'm already like saving up because I really want to go. Sad. I'm kind of glad I didn't go because Vegas seems kind of like it was hell.
Oh, it was just like, there's so much to do. I mean, I had a good time, but I know that there were people that got overwhelmed.
Mm.
I mean, there was definitely so much going on at once that you couldn't do all of it. But here's the hack, right? To not getting overwhelmed with choices. If you are do what Ratton and Ariana and I did, right? Just don't get invited to anything. And you don't
Fair.
have to worry about it.
Fair and real.
And then you just get to go home at the end of the night and like watch a movie and eat pizza.
See,
Because I know people who
did-
went to parties like every night.
That's what I did last year at TwitchCon, but I went with the same group of people every night, so it was at least like people that I was okay with.
Yeah.
I was very tired though. That was so fucked because I had my like current degen schedule at that time for TwitchCon, but I had to wake up at like 8, 9, sometimes
Yes. Like
a.m.
normal people hours.
like normal people, but I would be going to sleep at like 3 a.m. after the club drunk. So I was like exhausted half the time, but I probably won't do as much of that this time. Probably take it a little bit easier.
That was an adventure. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ugh. Fucking tired
Who's at
now.
the door?
So
Is
it was
Mormons?
no, it was a FedEx guy.
Oh.
We got a Ring doorbell cam, so fuck. Hang on. I just ran up and down a lot of stairs. I'm in the basement, so I gotta run upstairs to answer the door. I answer it and the guy's like, "Hey, I need to sign here, I need to see an ID," and I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, to accept this delivery, I need to see an ID." And I was like, hang on, and I run upstairs to the bedroom looking for my wallet. It's not there. I run downstairs, I'm looking around, it's in the living room. Okay. Hand him my ID, goes like, "Oh, I need, the person who ordered this to sign for us." "Who ordered it?" "My brother." I'm like, all right, he's still asleep, hang on. I run upstairs, like knock on his door, like, "Yo, the FedEx, they need like you to come sign for it." I swear to God, this motherfucker gets up, slides his ID under the floor. Like under the bed. And I'm like, ugh. So I go back downstairs with the ID. I'm like, "Yo, here's his ID." He's like, he just said, sign for it. Guy looks at the ID, looks at the names, like, all right, that'll work. I sign for it. This motherfucker ordered like 4 bottles of wine from Jerusalem.
What the fuck?
What?
And the box was so fucking heavy.
But that sounds expensive.
That sounds expensive.
Okay. My brother-in-law is like, I wouldn't say rich, but like he makes fucking bang. He's a manager in a government position that's been there for like he's tenured. We'll say he has tenure in the government. So he makes a lot of money. And he ordered 4 bottles of wine from Jerusalem.
Jeez.
Oh, I hope they're good. You should take one as like
Yeah.
consolation because you had.
Yeah.
I've had this wine before. He's ordered 1 bottle before, which I think he really likes it. I think is why he ordered 4. It's okay. It's much heavier on the, like, it's a dry, but at the same time, it's much heavier on the fruit as a dry, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not bad. I don't really like wine though, so it's just the fact that it's just like, ooh, yeah, I need this guy to sign for it. Like, motherfucker, you couldn't have like confirmed that before I went and got my wallet. What in the
He doesn't know
fuck?
who you are.
Exactly, he doesn't know who I am. He should have asked, "Hey, are you this person?" Not, "Hey, I need
Yeah.
you to sign for it. Here, I need your ID too." He didn't know who
That
I
reminds
was.
me of, I got a package from, I think it was Miha from the U.S. to me, Farah. And my postman, my mom works for the post office, so they all know each other. So our postman knows us, knows our names and everything. And he was like, knocked on the door, and he was like, "Hey, I have this package. I think it's for you, but I want to double check because it's the right address, but it says Farah on it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's me, thanks."
That's me.
Oh, that's funny.
Same with I send packages. I hope that it's because the one lady who works up front knows who I am, and she'll even be like, "Oh, hi," when I come in. And I was like, the last time I sent a package, it was not using my real name. It was using Farah. I mean, my real name is Farah, but you know.
Of course, of course.
And I was like, fuck, I hope it's not that lady, because she's gonna be like, who's Farah? But it was a new guy, and I was like, phew. Crisis averted.
Nice.
I basically went over my entire year while you were gone, Westy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I went in my calendar and I went month by month what I did. The only thing I had left was to say I had got an oil change a couple weeks ago, and that's when I found out my car is absolutely fucked. Hopefully by the time this episode comes out, I have a different vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or I've
that'd be
died because
exciting.
my car exploded on the highway. It'd be one of the two.
That would not be as exciting.
I've done that. I've had my car explode on the highway. It sucks.
I've had a tire explode on the highway. It's
I had
awful.
I have
engine blowout on the highway.
Oof, yeah. Mine would be my drive shaft would just fall out.
Jesus.
All right, so in other words, it'll fall out and you'll go flying.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, let's see. If we're doing month by month. In December, I met all of her family on Christmas. It was awkward. I got overwhelmed. I told Grandma I fuck her.
Mm-mm.
January was just a lot of moving. It was a lot of unpacking. It was a lot of settling in for January. February was Valentine's Day. We have the most infamous Valentine's Day story from February where we were like sitting around. It was after midnight on Valentine's Day, I think. And Adrian was like, I'm going to order Taco Bell. Asked what we all wanted. Totally forgot to order me a Crunchwrap.
No.
I got nothing. Like, it showed up and she's like looking in the bag. She stops, looks up and goes, I totally forgot to add your Crunchwrap.
No.
I would get a divorce immediately.
Taco Bell's not worth it.
It's the thought, though.
Yeah, but then she
Principle of it.
ordered me 2 Crunchwraps the next day.
Ooh, okay.
So I got 2. March, didn't really do very much in March. I kind of met my future coworkers in a game night, but yo, I don't know what it is. Older, boring people. What is the obsession with Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah. It used to be a fun. It used to be a humor game, and now it's a boomer game.
It really is a boomer game,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, we could be like doing something else, like, oh, Cards Against Humanity, and like, yo, we got Betrayal at House on the Hill. If you want to play you like board games, this one's really cool. Cards Against Humanity is so funny. Like, cool. This card
It's
says
funny
a
for like
dick.
the first time it's done.
Yeah, like it's funny when you hear the joke, but the problem is you can only tell the joke so many times before you're like, what the fuck? Yeah. Cards Against Humanity. Hours.
Ugh.
April. May. A lot of. Man, I did nothing for like a couple of months.
Yeah, I was
That's
going
kind
in
of
months and
mine.
going nothing.
I applied for that job for a while, had to wait. August, went to Yellowstone. Yellowstone was a lot of. I love Yellowstone. I love walking out in nature. Got to see all the cool shit. Got to see all the animals. I had like the pictures that are so pristine clear. You can count the hairs on the buffalo. I have like the pictures of the people sprinting at the bear with their cameras out. Like, yo, that ain't an animatronic. If it is, you're in FNAF. You're about to be taken out. Get away from the fucking bear. September is also kind of boring. Then end of October, went to Disney World. Disney was fun. Had to share that room with a fucking spoiled ass brat though.
Right.
How the hell do you complain about free food?
I could never.
Went to Ohana. Like, do you know how much Ohana is?
what I'm talking
Yeah.
It's a restaurant. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet kind of thing where they have the courses and they just bring you food constantly. And if you want more, you ask like, "Can I have more of this?" And they'll bring you more of that. But it's $65 per person,
Yeah.
Holy crap.
and it's like a full course meal. They start with appetizers, like then they bring out noodles, and they bring out steak cooked every way, so everyone has a bite of steak. Then they bring out chicken. Then they bring out dessert. Then they bring out extras like bread. And then if you want more, you ask for whatever you want more of, and they'll bring you more.
Yeah.
You didn't pay for any of it. We all paid for. Everyone chipped in and paid for it. She's like, "Well, I don't think that was worth the price." Like, the price of free? Like, fucking excuse me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't see you paying for this, so don't say anything.
Yeah. My general rule: if you're not paying for it, be grateful.
Yeah.
It is expensive. Oh, for Thanksgiving, we went to Adrian's dad's sister's place, which is like way out in Amish country. We had to stay in a hotel overnight. We saw a lot of Amish people. I got to meet that side of the family, which are actually very good cooks. But like her uncle is very. Imagine the most boring old man you can. Make him a farmer. He only wants to talk about soil and roots. And then make him like the laziest motherfucker you've ever seen, where he doesn't actually farm. He has a farm, but he makes his wife do all the farming because he can't be bothered. And he has like a Netflix documentary, which is weird, where he just talks about the soil and how farming affects the atmosphere. And he recently had another movie release where he talks about government corruption. I legit, I was mad because we talked about this in the pet peeves episode. I don't like it when people talk for me. Adrian's mother, because I had no idea what was happening. And we were over there and we had just finished eating everything. And I was actually getting up to go to the bathroom and I was passing by. And he stopped and goes, "Hey, do you want a ticket?" And I was like, "A ticket?" He's like, "Yeah, do you want a ticket?" And I was like, "A ticket for what?" Adrian's mother came and goes, "Yeah, he would love one. He loves to go. Give him one." And I'm like, what was that? Evidently, it was a ticket to his new movie. And Adrian wanted to talk to me first and be like, "Hey, this is a thing that's happening, da da da." But her mother didn't give her a chance to do that, and she just answered for me. And that was yesterday, and I decided to stay home yesterday because, like, you don't get to make my decisions for me. That's not fair.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, they were like a little upset, but at the same time, you didn't even ask if I had plans. You didn't even tell me when it was. It was just like, "Oh yeah, he'll love to show up." Like, bitch, what if I was at work?
Yeah. What if I wouldn't love to show up?
I want to go and listen
How'd
to
you
a
know?
2-hour documentary about the soil ecosystem and government corruption in a very monotone theater.
I'd rather. Okay, great. I'd rather watch paint
Sorry,
dry.
again.
It's
Mulligan.
yeah, so there was that, and it was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I did not want to go. And if you would have told me that's what it's for, I would have been like, "Oh, it's okay, I have something planned." But I didn't have the opportunity. So I had to really stand my ground and stand on my morals on that one, because it's like, just don't answer for me.
Yeah.
My response is not your responsibility. That irritated me.
Very fair.
That's really about it.
So looking through, I did it more than I thought this year. Chronological order, I'm gonna try my best to go through it, but this January I started off with doing my first ever Jonathon. I started it off technically December 31st, but I streamed it to the new year and then continued throughout the new year. And then nothing really between and like beside that in January. February is when I re-debut, and I forgot about that.
Woo.
I re-debuted from Incubus to Hellhound on February 18th. Wow, it's been so long. Holy shit. I did the re-debut, and then I think later on, I think sometime in March. When was it? No, maybe not. When did my mom have I debuted my mom a model at one point. Oh, was that in January? Oops, that was in January. I forgot about that. I had a debut for my mom, her first appearance on my stream. I had my 1-year partner celebration April Fools because I was partnered April 1st.
Nice.
No one will ever
Which
believe
is
you.
So good. No one will ever believe me. I want to do something more funny next year and do a big prank. And then also, I think I met up with one of my mods in April 17th. I met one of my mods. They came here to Vancouver, and I got to hang out with them. I just see all the pictures we took when we went to the art museum. Ooh. I don't think anything really happened besides that in April.
You had a very busy start of the year.
Yeah, it was a pretty busy start of the year. May was pretty dry, except for the fact that I see this stream here that says, I'm going to court lol. I forgot that I did get sued this year. And I had to at one point go to court, but didn't actually end up having to go, thank God. But that's the funniest stream title. Hello? I didn't know I did that. I'm going to court lol, all lowercase. And I played Ace Attorney. Oh, I remember this stream. That was the first time I played Ace Attorney because I was like, well, I wanted to play it. Now I'm going to court, so now it's on theme. And then I didn't have to go to court. That was the best news. Oh my God. Then I did, it was my birthday, June 8th birthday. I went clubbing that night, the night after. I also streamed my birthday. Then I did a birthday donathon. My second donathon, that was the one that killed me. Just wiped me out. I'm not doing another donathon for a little while because holy fuck me. July, I think, was boring. July didn't do too much. I see a stream here that doesn't have any title. I don't know how I did that, but I
What in
streamed
the
a stream
hell?
that has no title at all. So that was
Did
cool.
you just fill it with spaces?
I don't know how I did it. I genuinely don't. I was looking and I was like, wait, why is this stream not have a title? I don't know how that happened. So that's the only thing that happened really in July is I streamed without a title. Ooh. I think August. Oh no, July I had a friend's birthday because my friend also has a June birthday, but she celebrated July, so I touched grass again. August. I think August was also pretty lame. Yeah, I didn't do much. I played Until Dawn for the first time ever myself.
Good game.
Very good game. I've always watched playthroughs of it, but never got the chance to play it myself. So it's really nice to do like a sit-down playthrough. Did some more like hang out with friends, touch some grass. This was like peak summertime, so I was actually leaving the house. Oh, I think that's when August was when I went with my friend to do a photo shoot for a local band, and then I got a crush on one of the band members, and then I realized that probably not a good idea to date a band boy, because I don't think dating anyone in a band is a good idea.
No, it is not.
It isn't. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. I won't do that.
This goes out to everyone.
I won't do that.
Not date the drummer, the guitarist, or the vocalist. You either go for the bassist, or you go for somebody who has better income.
Yeah, he was vocalist and guitarist.
Yeah, no. It's because bassists are like the
Double
chill
whammy.
ones.
Yeah.
Drummers
He was
are
in two
usually
bands too.
guitarists and vocalists are they believe they are like the best thing you'll ever have, and they will treat you that way. Always remember that.
Yeah. That's true. So I never pursued that. And then I think for the rest of the year is pretty chill. Actually, no, the last few months of this year, November was crazy. October, I think nothing really happened either. I did like I just did a bunch of spooky streams like constantly. It's nothing crazy. I think I painted my nails for the first time in October. I remember that because I've never done it before. That shit's hard. Holy. And I didn't do it like on stream with everyone watching too, so I was really nervous. Because I was waiting for someone to be like, "You fucking suck at this." No one said that, thankfully, though. Only myself. November was a month, though. November is the month that my mom got sued. I passed out in the streets of Vancouver, like actually just like passed the fuck out. And at the same time, like genuinely like around the same hour that I passed out, my cat was also put down.
Ooh.
So I passed out in Vancouver. I'm like not conscious, and I kind of like woke up a little bit and stumbled. And my friend was like, "Hey, we can take you home. Can you walk to the car?" I was like, "Sure, yeah." Slowest fucking walk of my life. That took forever. But we get to the car and I'm like, they're cleaning the car out, so I'm scrolling Facebook. I don't know why the fuck I was on Facebook, but I was scrolling and I see my mom post like literally a minute ago, "Rest in peace to our dear angel, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I actually can't deal with this right now. So I'm going to just message my mom that I'm sorry that happened. And I'm just going to close my phone and pretend that this hasn't happened yet. And then I smoked weed when I got back to my friend's place. I went to sleep and woke up and dealt with everything the next morning.
That's fair.
And then nothing really else happened in November. Thank fucking God. Because if anything else happened in November, I would have just like shut down. And now we're in December. So hopefully this month's chill, actually. I was going to say hopefully something cool happens this month. But you know what? I'd rather this month just be a sleeper month and do nothing. I don't need any more exciting
Me
months.
too.
November was all I needed this year
The
for
calm
being an
before
exciting
the storm.
one. Right? Like I'm just waiting. It shouldn't be. It should be fine. We're supposed to have a dry, cool, or warmer winter this year too. So I think it's going to be pretty boring. Other than that, though, I really didn't do much this year. I mean, it really sucks, but ever since COVID, I've just had such a shift in my like lifestyle. I'm trying to not be such a shut-in, but like being a shut-in for so many years because of the pandemic and being required to. And I mean, obviously, it's still good to not like excessively go out because it's still around, but I just don't go out a lot at all anymore. And I always feel gross. I'm like, I don't want to stay home so much, but then I think about going out and I'm like, oh. I don't want to deal with people, and I don't want to get COVID again, so I could just stay inside. But I'm gonna try next year to go on more hikes. So if we do this episode next year, then I can have some more things to talk about. Be like, I went on this hike this day, and I conquered this challenge.
Hell yeah.
And then I actually don't go on any hikes next year. We go back to this episode and everyone calls me out for being a lazy fat fuck.
Lazy ass bitch.
They're like, Arva, remember when you said you were going to hike and update us next year? Where are the hikes?
Somebody make a note.
Hiker, you're a bitch. Yeah, somebody write this down. Somebody keep me in check, please. I don't know. I think it was definitely a heavier streaming achievement heavy year this year rather than a real life achievement thing. I didn't do much in real life. I just hung out with friends every once in a while and passed out in the fucking streets. So that's why I don't go out. I think that's about it though, man. That was less than I thought. I was like scrolling everything. I was scrolling my calendars. I went through my Twitch tracker to see all my streams this year to see what happened. I went through my phone camera roll and it wasn't much. It was not much. I started watching The Trolls this year.
The what?
The Trolls, that musical movie, the little like actual troll dolls.
You went.
Oh, that was not at all where I thought you were going
I
with
was
it.
like, okay, when you said that, I was like the movie, like the animated movie, and I was like, surely not.
Okay,
it was.
Hear me out. It's a kids movie. It's very cheesy. Blah 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 blah. I expect all that, but the soundtracks, holy shit, these movies have really good stuff. And also the fucking cast is stacked. Like the main two characters are Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake. And then there's like they had Kelly Clarkson in one of them. The new ones have NSYNC back together. Like they have some crazy fucking soundtracks. So I've been watching the movies and they're like so fucking cheesy, but I just get really high and just play it and then listen to like a really banger soundtrack as these little like fucking naked trolls are dancing around. And it's fun. It was really embarrassing because I had to rent one on my mom's Amazon Prime account. And I thought that I changed it to my like purchase information, but I woke up yesterday morning to my mom yelling to my brother, not in a bad way, but she was like, do you know anything about this Trolls movie that's rented on my Amazon account? And he was like, no.
Wow,
and I was
that's
sweating
weird.
in bed.
It must have been.
I was like, oh my God. And then she was
hacked.
like, oh, is it your like little nephew that did it? And I was like, that's so embarrassing. And so I woke up and I was like, hey, it was me. I thought I switched it to my information. I was like, listen, I know it's a little out of the blue, but the Trolls movies are pretty good. And she was like, oh, okay. That saves me so much time. I was about to call Amazon about this Trolls movies purchase. I thought I got scammed for this stupid movie. And I was like, no, that was just me.
You're like, yeah, I was a hacker.
Because it was like 6 a.m. too, so I could have probably played it off and been like, yeah, I don't know who did that, but I was like, I don't want her to deal with all that just because I rented the Trolls movie. Yeah, that's the most exciting thing that's happened so far in December. It's been 2 days, and my most exciting thing so far is watching the first two troll movies.
Ant movies, hold up.
I don't know where that came
So
from.
are you gonna see? Wait, it's the most recent one's like band together, right?
Yeah, or World Tour, whatever it's called. No, World Tour is the second one. I think Band
yeah,
Together
it's Trolls
is the third
Band
one.
Together, yeah. Oh, so it's playing in theaters right now. So you going?
I love.
So are you going to the movie theater?
I might. I don't know if I can do it though. I might just wait for it to be on streaming services.
No. You should go by yourself.
I don't know.
I think you should do it. I think you should go by yourself.
I like
do
to.
it.
One ticket for
6'2"
the
man.
Trolls movie, please.
No. Farrah is really into Trolls. Clearly, she's like, I think that's the name of the movie. Maybe look, zoom out. She's got like the posters all around her room.
Because I keep getting the fucking ad for it on YouTube constantly.
Yeah, because you keep
It's
talking
got
about
such
it.
good
I haven't seen a
music.
single
You're
ad.
You're right.
It all started with TikTok also. I just like randomly one day opened TikTok and I saw a clip from the new movie and I was like, wow, this is really good. Like this is a really good like performance. What the fuck? Like the soundtrack was hard. And then I scrolled through the comments and everyone's like, yeah, the Trolls movies are actually decent and they have really good soundtracks. And I was like, fuck, that's kind of all I needed to know. So I looked at where I could stream them and I saw one is on Netflix.
Very good.
The animation is also really good because when they dance, they actually like full track a body and have a person dance. So it's like, it's really stupid looking because it's a little fucking troll dancing, but they're doing like actual good choreo. They're giving you a whole performance. They're just little dumb trolls. It's so stupid, but I don't know. It's
Hey,
nice.
Man. I watched the new My Little Pony movie when it came out and it fucking rocked.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes sometimes I need a movie that's just very simple and kids coded because I need a good happy ending sometimes. And these movies always get a happy ending. Yeah, I think, you know what? We did it. We recorded like a full episode with that. I'm so happy. I wasn't sure if we would have enough to talk about because I realized very quickly after I brought the idea up, I was like, wait, did I do a lot this year? I don't know if I did.
It was kind of a boring bitch this year.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this year kind of blew.
And I had to go deal with FedEx in the middle of it.
You know, everything happens for a reason. I got rejected from grad school for the, like, what is it, my second or third time getting rejected? But I'm getting, like, a pretty decent job now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so
That's
I'm
true.
like, whatevs.
Yeah, overall,
That's true.
been a great year. Like, a lot of downs, but
damn good.
I think the ups make up for it.
That's what I was going to say. Like, sure, this year has kicked me in the fucking face multiple times really hard. But at the same time, like, I have not been ever happier with the content I'm putting out or myself. Obviously, I'm still depressed, but, you know, I'm doing better than I have in previous years. and streaming didn't feel like a chore. I mean, streaming usually doesn't, but some years it was like I was doing really low mentally, so it felt like it was a chore. But this year is way different. I use streaming as like a booster. Since this year was so shitty, whenever I streamed, I was like, yeah, this is good.
It's something that I look forward to.
Right. Like I always tell everyone, I'm like, I know I'm going through something right now, but like if you see me streaming normally, don't mind it because I know you're gonna be like, Arvin, you should be resting right now. You've been through a lot. And I'm like, no, I actually need this. Otherwise I'm gonna rot in bed and not have a good time. So I'd rather hang out on stream and have you guys say stupid little silly jokes in the chat and me giggle.
Yeah.
Than to rot in bed.
That makes sense.
Oh, I missed one thing.
Mm.
My dog died. And then I got
No. I
Right,
missed something.
that was so long ago. When was that? That was a long time ago. Like, I think that was in end of summer, I think.
Mm.
And then we got our puppy Pepper, and I love Pepper. She's my baby. I love my baby.
We're definitely not getting another cat.
7 months old, I think now.
Really already? Wow.
Yeah.
Soon to be a year.
Goes fast.
It goes fast. The puppy
She was born in
years go
March.
very fast.
I know, yeah. She's so cute.
My puppy, well, used to be puppy. She's already 4 now. And it's like, what the fuck?
I know my
Bitch.
brother's puppy isn't a puppy anymore either. She's also either 4 or 5, and I'm like, oh my god! Like I remember when you guys bought her. And
yeah.
she was a baby. She's tiny.
Mine, she was like the size to fit. Like she was like a teacup, a little teacup puppy, so
exactly,
tiny.
Yeah.
Now she's a big bitch.
Like my friend just sent me a picture that I sent her the day we got her, and oh my god, literally like she fit in the palm of your hand because she's a miniature poodle, so she's still pretty small, but when she was a puppy she was fucking minuscule.
Yeah, that was like blue. Hold on, I'll see if I can find a picture to send later of little baby Blue because she was so cute. She was so tiny. I miss it. She's like this huge ripped fucking dog right now, like gigantic.
She'll beat you up, take your lunch money.
Huge. Like every time she steps, you see the muscles ripple, and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. And she used to be like this little tiny little whiny puppy, and I'm like, what the fuck? We got a tank now.
Mm.
I also don't know how to choose the winner for this, so maybe I will flip a coin because I don't think I could just be like, whoever had the better year wins.
You're like, suck, bitch, you lose.
Right. You're Blue. You deserve to lose for this one.
Heads.
Heads? Okay, so Westy's tails. We're going to flip.
Yeah.
Tails. Whoa.
Oh,
That's
Westy's
2
the
times
winner.
Westy's won the coin flipped
That's true.
Technically.
recently.
The last time he won
Technically.
didn't count because he was like,
'Cause
coin
we
flip
should
is
do
so
a coin
boring.
flip."
You should do something else. He said it exactly like that.
They have no proof. They would have to go back and
the
listen to the last
last
episode.
episode.
Yeah, they'd have to go back and listen to it to have that proof.
Our audience should be listening to every single episode in their
That's what I'm
entirety.
saying. If you didn't listen to the last episode and you're listening to this one, go back
Wait, you
now.
skipped one.
You
This is my
missed it.
episode.
Oh, actually, never mind. You should skip it then.
I knew that was coming. I was gonna say, I was sitting here waiting to be like, I wonder, like, if people do like listen to one and then they skip, or they're like, I don't like
They
it when this
do.
person hosts.
They do. I know.
Probably.
Lucia has told me that if he doesn't really like the topic in an episode, he'll just skip it.
That's fair.
I mean, that's what I do with podcasts.
They can't all be winners.
They can all. Be
There's someone
winners.
out there I know that they turn on the podcast and they hear my voice saying I'm today's toast and they fucking end it. They just end the podcast and they go to the next one.
Definitely someone like that for me too. They're gonna hear it. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
They're like, ugh.
They're like, oh, this,
him again.
you hear me like this fucker's gonna do some weird shit. Let's just skip.
Yeah, I'd be like, Arver's gonna be lazy again. Here comes this topic and coin flip.
But then I bring back the cryptids.
Everyone's favorites.
They really are. People love cryptids.
Cryptids are dope. That's why.
I love them. I got a video recommendation last night that was the cryptids iceberg or whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my god, Westy's in my TV.
Yeah.
They know they're listening.
Is this a puppy?
Aww.
That was her when she was a puppy.
Aw, baby.
She was a tiny little baby. And
Hey.
now she's this.
That's. Oh my goodness.
Now she big baby.
Still baby.
Still a baby though. I know, I still can't believe she's 4.
I'll send you
Wow.
a picture that Frenchie just sent to me. You can see Mitzi's ass in the background. Where she kicked the bucket.
AFK is
I love
weird.
her giving you the side eye.
That's my favorite thing. She gives the nastiest fucking side eye. I'm literally holding her paw like she's getting her needs met. And yet she's still side eyeing me. Oh, little baby.
Aww.
Little baby. God, puppies are the cutest.
They are. She's still cute. She got
She
cute.
my baby's still cute too. But never will be puppy cute again.
Puppy
No,
cute's
you
a
only get
different
that
kind of
once.
cute.
Puppy cute's a different kind of cute. Do you have any winner speech, Westy?
I had a very eventful year.
Hmm.
It's been a good year. I'll say that. I'm gonna end this one very positive. It's been a great year. Yeah, there's been some downs, but like there's been more positive than negative. And I feel that's a good way to end a year. You don't really have
Yeah.
control of it all the time, but you also do have control of how you view certain situations. Not everything has to be a negative. I lost my car, yeah, but like at the same time, I got a very good job. I'm going to work with the wife. It's more positive. We get to carpool now, basically. I get to spend more time with her. That's a plus for me. So, yeah. Just kind of, that's what I'm going to say. Look back. You may have had some negative experiences this year, but I know you've probably had more positive than negative.
Someone out there who like entire family died is listening to this and it's like
Okay, if your entire family just died and you're listening to this podcast, I think we need to reevaluate your life decisions.
No. Listen, we take priority.
True.
You're the motherfucker who asks for a fucking receipt when you buy a donut. That's all I got.
If I need to return it.
Don't return the donut. That is the end of the transaction. You eat your donut and you be happy. You lost your family. You got a donut. That's a positive, goddammit.
True. Farah, loser speech.
This was also a good year for me until now. Now it's all come crashing down. I had a good year. The last couple years, 2 years of my life after COVID actually have been good.
Hmm.
Which I'm grateful for. I'm in a good place in my life, you know, starting to like blossom into a true adult.
It's all downhill
moving
from
out
here.
of my parents' home before you know it.
Nice.
Which is funny
Nice,
because
nice.
they don't want me to move out. They want me to just stay, but it's too far away from where I work, so I have to move closer. And they're like, "Oh my god, you're leaving us?"
I'm telling you, once you hit 25, if you're out of your parents' house, 25 or over, time no longer is real because suddenly you're past 30 and you're like, whoa, what the fuck happened? I
Yeah.
think it's terrifying once you
Yeah.
hit 40. Time moves weird, y'all.
How was it when you hit 60, Westy?
When I hit 60, that's the point where I was like, I could probably just shit in a trash can and no one would bother me.
I
That's-
can't wait for 60 then.
That's
Yeah.
I've always said I'm going to be like the fun old man. I'm gonna be the weird old man. I'm, like if I wish malls were still a thing, I want malls to come back. I really, really want malls to be a thing again. Because I want to be the old man you see shuffling at a mall. I just ate Panda Express. You see me shuffling real slow. And I just like stop and take a piss in the fountain and then I keep shuffling. Like, what are they gonna do? I'm an old man. I'm probably confused. I probably shouldn't be out of the home.
Right.
I want to be
It's
the
not my fault.
I want to be that weird old man who has the weird facial hair, who just like you pass by and I'm like, them aliens is coming. And I keep going.
They're like, it's that guy, and they like go to the next aisle to avoid you in the grocery store.
We all have had a dealing with a random
Yes.
old person who
Uh-huh.
you always will remember it, and it's like really funny now. I want to be that.
Valid.
But yeah, it was a good year.
Yeah.
Looking forward to what 2024 has in store for us. I might hit 1.5k on Twitch soon. I'm pretty close now. I'm like
Ooh.
1.4 or something right now.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be fun. And if you're
I'm
listening to this at
getting-
Christmas time,
Follow
I'm
Farah.
probably doing a subathon/donathon right now. So go give me your
Ooh.
money.
Support. Follow.
It's for
Give money.
my moving budget.
Help Bat move.
Help Bat
Help me
move.
Help Bat move. I'm almost at 10k this year. Jesus fuck.
Damn.
I
Brag about
don't
it.
think I'll hit it. Because now it's too close, but also I
It
never
is.
know.
That's what I'm like. Oh, it's so like we're in December. already.
Yeah, we have less than a month left to hit it, so I'm like just over 300 away, I think, which I don't.
That's
know.
doable. It's just
I could be. Just depends. I'll grind my ass off. I'll do some special Christmas streams. Maybe I'll beg. I'll pay people.
Pay follow bots.
But all jokes aside, this was a very good year. I did have a lot of things that like kicked me in the face and knocked me down a bunch, but the fact that I'm still here and I did a lot this year and I hit goals that I wasn't expecting to hit, pretty solid year. I just honestly don't expect any of the COVID years to be very great. So the fact that like I can make it out unscathed is pretty good. I'm excited for 2024. A little nervous though, because then I'm 1 year closer to 25. I'm 1 year away from 25. And then I'm in mid-20s.
Same.
Woo, yeah.
Same
I'll
queen.
be mid-20s in 2 years. Technically less than that now. Oh my god. With that aside, thanks for listening today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for the support throughout the year. Holy shit. And now in our second season.
Almost at our anniversary, actually. In February.
Almost very close. That's coming up soon. We'll have to do a special episode for that too, I feel like. Or something. But as always, you know where to find us. It is Fair the Bad on all platforms for Fair, Westy HCC on all platforms for Westy, and Arva on Twitch, and Arva_69 everywhere else for me. Stay safe. Have a warm and comfy and happy holidays if you don't celebrate. I just hope you have a good December, and we'll see you guys in the new year.
See you next year.
Bye-bye.
Haha.
bye.
Bye.